On the road again with Mark Newman of Visit Indiana. Mark, here we are in beautiful Richmond, Indiana. Talk a little bit about where we are.
Well, we're in the historic Depot District in Richmond, Indiana, of course, and this is a pretty special place.
Lots of special places to visit in Wayne County, Indiana. Our whirlwind tour took us to 3 destinations: an old district with a brand new life, a fun family-owned toy store, and one of the most historic stops on the road to freedom. First up, the Depot District. Once a hub for freight and passenger trains, by the 1950s, it was on the wrong side of the tracks.
Lo and behold, things began to change again, and a gentrification process occurred to a point that in 1987, this was named a landmark on the National Historic Registry, and now you've got a destination with a number of wonderful, cute little boutique stores and coffee shops and microbreweries. There's a great barbecue restaurant around the corner, one of my favorite barbecue restaurants in the state. This has become a great getaway destination on the east side of our state now in Wayne County.
Veach's Toy Store, near the heart of downtown Richmond, has been a great destination since 1938. That's 3 generations of family-owned fun.
And Veach's is a 3rd-generation toy store. And it specializes in those classic American toys that you and I played with when we were kids. Kids still love them, but they don't find them. And this is one of those places where you can come and actually find things like a Jack-in-a-Box or a great deck of playing cards or Lincoln Logs, things that we remember that we can get so creative with and do so many wonderful things with. And Veach's has all of it.
It's the place in Richmond where even an adult can be a kid.
And if you look at the facade, I mean, it's so inviting. It oozes fun. You know, you've got an entryway for everybody, of course, but you've also got an entryway for those adults that are still kids at heart, and you got an entryway, a little lower doorway for kids too. So it's kind of a neat, fun way to approach toy buying.
Down the road in Fountain City, in a house built nearly 100 years before Veach's sold their very first toy, you'll discover a more serious chapter in the history of Wayne County. This is the Levi Coffin House. Levi and his wife Catherine were both Quakers and abolitionists. Their home became a pivotal stop on the so-called Underground Railroad.
And because they abhorred slavery so much, they became a safe harbor for slaves who had crossed the Ohio River, escaping the South and finding their way points north.
Today, the Levi Coffin House is considered one of the top 10 historic destinations in the United States. And in 2016, a new visitor center will share the incredible story with an even larger audience.
And it's going to enable the tour operators here to tell the story of this incredible family's work and the lives that they saved in a more vivid and impactful way.
From the Grand Central Station of the Underground Railroad to new shops to classic toys, I know that's a pretty quick trip across Wayne County, and there's even more to see. Check out visitindiana.com to learn more.
Mark Newman of Visit Indiana, thanks so much for taking us to a few neat sites across Wayne County.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
For Boomer TV, I'm Michael Atwood.